Westward Parts is a dynamic company with many moving parts. As we celebrate 45 years in the industry, we look back at the rich history that has brought us to where we are today. In the 1960s, Al Harris began his career in the agriculture industry with Versatile Manufacturing as head of the drafting department. One of Al's biggest achievements was the co-design of the first versatile four-wheel drive tractors, which were the first successful four-wheel drive tractor on the world market. In 1970, Al saw the opportunity for a wholesale distributor of replacement agricultural parts to provide a service to farm equipment dealers. On February 26, 1973, Westward Parts Services Limited was born. Al Harris was 46 years old. Later that year, in October 1973, construction of the first 6,150 square foot storage facility was completed and opened in November. In 1974, Westward Parts opened its first location in Regina, Saskatchewan. They began to expand their product lineup by manufacturing and selling harrows, drill fill systems, grain bin cleaners, and snow blades. Westward Parts continued to expand, registering as a business in Brandon, Manitoba in 1975. In 1976, the company purchased its first computer, a TRW DataPoint 5500. Sales increased by over 750% between 1973 and 1976, showcasing the need for increased warehouse capacity. Westward Parts hosts their first open house event in 1979 in Regina to gather valuable feedback from dealers and suppliers.
Drive through a small town and you see a Westward Parts sticker on a door of a dealership. It's like, yeah, or even just seeing the dealership. Yeah, that's one of our customers. He does a lot of business with us. It's a feeling of pride.
A second edition was added to the Red Deer branch in 1982 in order to keep up with high demand and sales. Later that year, Westward Parts Incorporated established a new warehouse in Fargo, North Dakota, marking their first U.S.-based warehouse. In 1987, a strategic alliance with MacDon Industries resulted in the incorporation of Westward Products Limited, led by Al Harris and his son, Gary Harris. In 1988, Gary Harris was appointed the company president.
I always thought that Westward Parts meant we were the best at handling on a very quick basis the replacement of a farm equipment part. And I think that's the reputation that we earned.
The grand opening of the newly expanded 30,000 square foot Regina branch took place on June 8, 1988. The Regina branch still operates out of this building today. In 1990, Westward Product Incorporated was created in North Dakota, where it remained until 2011. In 1992, the third addition to the Red Deer branch was complete, with the west half of the central warehouse increasing its total square footage to 50,000. In 1992, Al and Gary Harris, through Westward Parts, acquired most of the assets of City Machinery, a 72-year-old industrial distribution company headquartered in Winnipeg, and opened a Winnipeg Westward Parts branch. In 1993, Westward Parts celebrates its 25th anniversary, with over 2,000 customers and 50 full-time staff. By 1994, Westward Parts owned and operated 6 tractors and 15 trailers to move its parts in order to service the needs of Western Canadian farmers, marking a significant investment in customer service and logistics support. The first Westward Parts website was developed and went live in November 1996. The purchase of Coolkers Manufacturing Limited in 1998 allowed for the addition of Jiffy equipment to the ever-growing product lineup. In 2001, Westward Parts won the CSAE/ASAE Industry Achievement Award for substantial contribution to agricultural engineering and the field of agriculture.
We provide a superb service, and it's something that our dealers have become accustomed to, and they expect it, and rightly so. And we do everything in our power to make sure that that happens.
What I personally like the most is that when I call into Westward Parts, I always get somebody on the phone. They always get the parts I need when I need them the most. My time is valuable, and I can count on Westward Parts to pull through when I need them.
There was one customer out in Oliver, BC. It was a small manufacturer. We needed some parts out of Capital, and they didn't get here in time, and the guy had to have them the next day. So that it was a Friday night at midnight. I'm at the Air Canada in Calgary. and I drove it to them overnight and had it there at 8 o'clock in the morning.
On May 21st, 2002, Westward Parts founder Al Harris passed away.
When we had sales meetings, it wasn't just go to the meeting and go home. It was go to the meetings and you worked with everybody that was there and you visited with everybody that was there. You knew most of their families and they knew your family. So it was a real family business, and we like to have it that way.
In June of 2003, a major office renovation was complete in the Red Deer branch. In October of the same year, the Winnipeg branch moved to its current location at 1435 St. James Street.
I love dealing with customers. They're great. You get along, you know so much about the dealers. Like I know, the things I know about the dealers are unbelievable. But you talk, you get to know them, and that's what, when you get close to the dealers, that's the main thing, is to get close to the dealers. Because you know what, they like to listen too and tell stories and stuff like that. So that's just where it goes, and it's been a lot of fun.
Westward Parts acquired Spraytech in 2008, marketing lawn and garden equipment, sprayers, and three-point hitch equipment under the Westward Estate Equipment brand. In 2009, the fourth expansion to the Red Deer warehouse was complete, increasing the building size to 80,000 square feet. The MacDon acquisition allowed for even greater customer service opportunities as Westward Parts grew with its dealers and suppliers.
As you must realize, we would be the most logical candidate to buy Westward if you're interested. And so we worked it out. And the next thing you knew, we'd made an arrangement to purchase Westward and make it part of the MacDon family. So never look back. One of the best things we ever did.
In 2016, Westward hosted its first ever Westward Parts Expo. Vice President of Global Parts Operations for MacDon, Jason Klassen, described the expo as the launch of the new Westward Parts.
It's so great to get to know people, even just over the phone, but then it makes stuff like the expo and like open houses, it just makes that so much more fun, because then you can finally put a face to the name and meet these people that you literally talk to every single day. So it's really nice to do it. You just get more of that connection, and now you can put a face to the name.
Westward Parts expanded to Australia in conjunction with the opening of the MacDon Australia Parts Distribution Centre in 2016. In 2018, MacDon Group of Companies, including Westward Parts, was acquired by Linamar Inc.
We are extremely excited about the acquisition that we did at MacDon earlier this year, and certainly that comes with a great company called Westward Parts, and we really truly believe part of the customer satisfaction level is certainly providing a parts service distribution network. And we've got a great team of employees, certainly suppliers and dealers, and this is an excellent foundation for all of us to grow from, learn from, and improve from.
As Westward Parts welcomed new employees from all cultures and backgrounds, they also remember a longtime employee who passed.
His job was his life. Work was his life. And he was very dedicated, and he knew a lot of stuff, and he trained. When he trained us to know everything that he knew. I miss him. We all do. It's just not the same. We truly, truly miss him.
As we celebrate our 45th anniversary, we recognize that our business is a series of moving parts, and the biggest part was played by people like you. Thank you to our dealers, suppliers, and employees for making the past 45 years possible.
Congratulations to Westward Parts for 45 years of success and innovation. Your dedication to the dealership will ensure your success well into the future.
Congratulations to Westward on this prestigious milestone. With the way things have gone and your emphasis on satisfying the customer first and foremost, your future is bright.
Happy 45th anniversary to Westward, the owners, the employees and staff that have become such a strong partnership for the Nelson Motors Group.
Congratulations, Westward Parts, on reaching this prestigious milestone. Your continued drive for improving customer satisfaction will only strengthen your business and guarantee a successful future.
Putting two what I would consider to be great family businesses together in the form of Westward and MacDon, I mean, it's just worked out wonderfully, and it's a testament to the way that agriculture operates. You know, family businesses in the form of farmers and dealers, and businesses that manufacture and distribute like Westward and MacDon. I mean, the beauty of this is since 2012, the relationship has just grown stronger and stronger, being one family.
I hope that they keep going for another 45 years. It's just, I think the company is that good and can keep going.